Hey guys, Steve Welch here with your fact of the day. Got another one for you about the moon. Got a real bright one behind us here. So, did you know that there's actually a person buried on the moon? It's true, guys. So, revolutionary astrologist Eugene Shoemaker was the first person to be buried on the moon, and it happened in 1998. The NASA space probe Lunar Prospector carried his ashes and crashed into the surface of the moon. Shoemaker was desperate to be part of the moon landing, but his dreams were curbed by an illness. So, this is a article that I found here. It is from insider.com, and I will link that in the description. So it says that although most of us know the story of the moon landing in 1969 as part of the Apollo 11 mission, fewer know about Eugene Shoemaker, the only person to have ever been buried on the moon. An American astrophysicist and geologist, Eugene Shoemaker, became the first person to have his remains taken to the moon when a portion of his ashes were carried there by NASA's Lunar Prospector in January of 1998. A polycarbonate vial carrying an ounce of his ashes slammed into a moon crater, and he remains to be the only person buried there. Although Elon Musk's SpaceX launched the remains of 152 people into space orbit in 2019. Shoemaker, founder of astrogeology, was desperate to be an astronaut. Said, however, he was diagnosed with Addison's disease, which stops the adrenal glands from producing sufficient amounts of hormones and can lead to dehydration, fever, and confusion. Gene wanted to go to the moon more than anything since he was a very young man. Shoemaker's wife, Carolyn, told CNN he wanted to. He worked very hard toward that end. It also said that after being forced to abandon his dream, Shoemaker and Carolyn continued studying asteroids and craters as they had done in the past. The couple set up an observation program at the Palomar Observation in California. It was there that they made a landmark discovery where they observed the comet Shoemaker-Levy 9 colliding with Jupiter. It marked the first time humans had ever witnessed a collision between two bodies in the solar system. Shoemaker was also involved in the Apollo 11 mission. He helped train Neil Armstrong and other astronauts, it says. So, along with Carolyn, he discovered about 20 comets and 800 asteroids. The couple also uncovered the existence of coesite, a polymorph of quartz, and another word which I'll put on the bottom, cystovite, a polymorph of a material, a variety of silica, both which are found in meteorites. Shoemaker died in a car accident at the age of 69 in 1997 while crater mapping. As an ex-student of Shoemaker's who was working with NASA, later contacted Carolyn and asked her if she wanted to send Shoemaker's ashes to the moon. An epigraph bearing a passage from Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet was sent along with the ashes. The Prospector crashed into the moon's surface, creating one of Shoemaker's beloved craters and embedding his ashes within it. Gene spent most of his life thinking about craters and about the moon, Carolyn told CNN, and it was ironic that he ended his life also with the moon. But he would have been very pleased to have known that it would happen. So it also noted that December of 22 will mark 50 years since the last moon landing. NASA now aims to carry out another crewed moon landing as early as 2024, a mission that will see the first woman to walk on the moon. So, fact of the day, guys, there is a person that is actually buried on the moon, and now you know a little bit more about him and why he's there. So Steve Welch is the fact of the day. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time. Hope to make you just a little bit smarter than what you were yesterday. Steve Welch, you guys have a great day. Bye.